was that for?
Every 10 is a fireball shot.
Yeah, Scott's in a 10.
Oh, boy. All right.
Here you go. It's over here.
Tashawn Reed just reported that Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, and Spagnuolo will have virtual interviews with the Raiders. Saleh and Kerr will be in person. Interesting. Okay. That one just popped up on me. Dude, this is an unbelievable football.
Personally, I'd go with Sparkle. It cleans everyday messes, and it won't clean up.
What? Right outside the door, it's cold.
You can feel the difference. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. We have a fan.
Get some circulation in here.
Yeah, holy cow, dude. It's... Oh. Feel that difference.
I mean, that's insane.
That's unbelievable. Aller, first and 15. Gonna drop back, gonna check it down. Surprising to the running back. Singleton's gonna pick up a few there.
Dude, the difference is like... I can't even describe.
Imagine if the lights were on and the lights were off. Night and day. 1,500 people here watching right now. Some of y'all are like, you need to end your day and go to bed. Woo. You're not wrong.
Let's go, I'm back. All I needed was that fan.
James Yoder, we have like 30 fans in the office, gentlemen.
We do. And you know what? It's crazy because I got one and now it's like totally fun.
And now, I'll tell you what, it's a game changer. Hand off, face mask. Man, oh man, it's
that sure looked like a face mask.
It's gonna be 3rd down and 4. I don't know if they actually like got it or if it was just like the hand kind of went across. 3rd down and 4.
Notre Dame fans, type
also
those threes.
For those that don't know, our boss, his name's James Yoder. So I don't know if that's his burner account or if that's his real account. But if this is my boss, all I'm saying is if somebody right now were to send in $100 super chat and were to bang, just saying, it would be pretty iconic.
James, Penn State or Notre Dame? Penn State or Notre Dame, James?
I would imagine he's rooting for Notre Dame. Big Ten guy, Michigan guy. Actually, it's a good test. I shouldn't have said that. 4th down, do you go for it here? Why for yes and for no do you go for it?
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm typing my why for no's. No chance. You're on your own 32. You can't do it.
Oh my God, they're going to put their offense out there? Just kidding. Punting unit.
For a sec.
Punting unit on the field. Would I take Aaron Glenn or Spags? To be honest with you, I would probably take Aaron Glenn because Spags to me is one of those guys to me that's built to be a defensive coordinator, probably not built to be a head coach. But I think interviewing Spags is very important because if I'm the Raiders, I mean, why would you not want to interview the guy who's been the defensive coordinator since 2019 on the back-to-back Super Bowl champs, the best team in the NFL, the best team in the AFC West, the best team in your division, right, obviously? But then on top of that, like if he's actually going to take the interview, which he's actually taking the interview, he's going to try to get the job. into a job interview, I always put my best foot forward, and I would say anything I could to try to get the job, right? I wasn't even qualified probably to get this job, but hey, here we are now.
180,000 subs later.
If you're Spags, though, I might try. I mean, what if he gives you a tip into the inside of the cap of the Chiefs? I mean, that's why you asked for the Spagnola interview. I would ask for more interviews for Chiefs guys.
Smart move.
Ball here at the 24. Shotgun. Riley Leonard. Handoff. There's 2:33 to go, and they're going to get out to about the 32-yard line here.
It's a good run.
That's a hell of a run. That's a hell of a run to start this drive. I mean, if you're Notre Dame, I don't know a lot about college football, but I'm pretty sure that their kickers struggled this year a lot. Am I right by saying?
I'm not sure.
I think Notre Dame's kickers really struggled this year. I remember somebody, it's probably Scott O'Brien. I think somebody said that their kicker has struggled. Where there's only 2 minutes to go. You hit the 2 minute, what's it called? 2 minute warning. It's not 2 minute warning though.
They call it the 2 minute timeout.
2 minute timeout.
They call it the 2 minute warning, the 2 minute timeout.
That's like Elon thinking that people call it X when everybody calls it Twitter.
It's Twitter, Elon.
It's Twitter. Come on. It's also the 2 minute warning. Let's be honest.
Who you got?
Penn State or Notre Dame? Let us know down below. Also, in case you were wondering, we did hit 900 likes.
Wheel spin time.
Bro, I'm telling you what right now, this wheel's going to get better. He's got to get better from Cruz. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you at all, man. I see Penn State from Ron Raspberry, Notre Dame from French the Kid TV. Maybe I'm traumatized by Minshew, but Aller and Riley look good. Yeah, honestly, man.
They looked a lot better than they did in the first half.
That's what happens. Oh, God.
Oh, I think it's me. Woo! Woo! The wheel is the wheel. The wheel is the word. 2 minutes on the clock.
Oh, my God. My nuts, I'm surprised they didn't come out my mouth. That's how much they were in my throat.
Yeah.
Dude, if Sam was in this room right now, he would have an allergic reaction.
That's a good one.
I didn't
Sorry, Sam.
I barely graduated college, but you could consider me the nutty professor.
You got one more. I know you got one more.
I'm falling apart here. I know I'm old, but all the nuts and bolts are falling off.
You're so nutty. I don't know if I can say this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say what I was about to say.
I mean, there's many times when I do the show and I'm like, oh, dude, that would be something that if we were all just hanging out, I would say. But then there's other times where I'm like, dude, I don't know.
You didn't want to speak on it earlier, so I don't know if I should, think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do it.
Yeah.
Play it safe. Safe auto.
I'm minute in. We haven't had any $20 super chats yet. Am I going to get off home free here?
Oh, you're definitely going to get off. I just don't know if it's going to be home free. 1,800 people watching. This show has been a nutty show. Also, today's been a crazy day. The Raiders, they fired their general manager, Tom Telesco, which still doesn't feel real. I mean, in all honesty, doesn't feel real that it happened. All right, I guess we have 30 seconds to make this interesting.
You don't want to say it, but
I know, I'm like, I don't want any tequila shots. All right, if somebody gives Chip 3 tequila shots, I'll do one.
3 for 1? Hey.
Dude, tequila is the number one thing I don't want right now. It's the number one thing I don't
10
want.
seconds left, $20 for tequila shots. Come on, baby.
Ball here at the 32-yard line. Riley Leonard out of the 2 minute warning. Hashtag Twitter. Don't use hashtags anymore. Handoff. Jeremiah Love, left side. They tackle him in bounds. And the clock's going to continue to tick. Third down. If you're Penn State, do you call timeout? It's third down and 1. A minute 45 to go. Penn State has all 3 of their timeouts.
I'd wait on this one.
I agree with you. I'm not confident enough, even in my offense, to go down the field and score. Riley Leonard, shotgun, minute 32 to go. Leonard's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle, first down, Notre Dame.
Big.
It's a big first down. If I'm Notre Dame now, I consider calling a timeout. Clock continues to tick. A minute, no clock stop. Injured Penn State player on the field. Oh, you hate to see that. He's down. He's slow to get up. He's on the back of his knee right now. Minute 20 to go. Clock stops. I mean, you never want to see somebody go down with an injury, especially in a big-time moment like this. Senior, Jalen Kimber, transfer from Florida.
That sucks.
I hope he can get up, man. Oh, dude, we almost got 2,000 people in this building. We are almost around the year Chip was born. How amazing is that? That's unbelievable.
You just always find a way to bring it up.
You try to.
Always find a way.
I mean, when it's questionable whether or not you've seen the Twin Towers, that's like, to me, that's like where I feel you're young and old. I'm not kidding you. If I meet somebody and they're like, I was born after 9/11, it's just absolutely...
I was born before it.
You were? Okay.
I was alive.
All right, I respect it then.
Can't say I was alive enough to remember it.
But it's the timetable in my life, and I'm sure a lot of people have it. Like, my aunt, R.I.P. to my Aunt Carol, she used to always say when JFK got shot, was like a big, like, oh my God, like I remember like exactly that moment. 9/11 was that for me. When I meet people who are like, yeah, I was born then, that just, it absolutely blows my mind. Jurassic Raider 1984. Let me know down below, how old are y'all? How old are y'all? Because I love asking this question because it's really cool to see like 65-year-olds hanging out with 55-year-olds, hanging out with 45-year-olds, hanging out with 30-year-olds, hanging out with 20-year-olds. We'll probably stop there. I'm sure there's some younger people here. Be responsible. Drops back. Riley Leonard, a little shoulder shake, pump fake. Flag comes out. Wait a minute. This flag was thrown in the middle of the field. And I actually think I just saw them say illegal hands to the face. If I lip read that from this far away, that's unbelievable.
Give it to me. Dude, that's a personal foul in college?
I saw the ref literally lip that off. I'm telling you what, maybe my eye's back. Maybe it's back.
Yeah, that's clear. That's as obvious as it gets.
Holy shit, dude. What are you doing, bro? And now Notre Dame's at the 49-yard line in Penn State territory. This game's getting interesting, y'all. This game's getting interesting. Do you think we have more Penn State fans or Notre Dame fans? Because what's crazy is, think about how close our shot race is.
Yeah, it's very close.
Think about how close this game is. And then I want you to look at the poll. 4,800 votes almost. 51-49.
Wow.
I mean, that's how dead down the center this race is. What's our shot race at?
Let's see.
It's got to be close, dude.
It's very, very close. It's about as close as it gets.
Oh, my God, dude. Loser of this has to do a boo. I don't need a boo.
Come on, Notre Dame fans.
I need my Penn State fans. $5 super chat. We got to win this battle here.
One of the great things about
I need to win that battle
no one
here.
knows for sure.
Ball here at the 44-yard line.
Let's see what unfolds here tonight.
Riley Leonard, shotgun through to the right, through to the left. The receiver who made the big play earlier is going to go in motion. Leonard dodges the blitz.
What do you anticipate seeing,
Carter chasing Leonard down, and Leonard's just got to get rid of it. I mean, that's the speed of Abdul Carter there, though. There's not many guys who are going to be able to run him down like that, and he's got a bad shoulder. I always wonder how much shit that they talk when you're, like, coming back. I mean, you can look, Leonard's laughing the entire time.
So much.
Love it. To be honest, though, like, I wish that they would allow more stuff like that in sports, because people pay for the entertainment value. Like, I think that NFL players, like, if I told an NFL player right now, you could, instead of making $10 million, you could make $15 million if you're allowed to celebrate and do some crazy shit like WWE players. Not like stun people, but you're allowed to dunk a football on a rim. Like, if you were allowed to do stuff like that, I guarantee you NFL profits would go up 25% because more people would want to watch.
Scott O'Brien.
Tell me I'm wrong. Scott, get the F out of here, bro. Ball here at the 44. Shotgun. Riley Leonard drops back. They're going to get him. They got him. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout.
What are they doing?
What are you doing, Penn State? James. James.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Clock stop. I mean, there's no way we waited that long to call timeout.
There's Mark Alexander for Penn State.
There we go, Mark.
Cabral.
Lewis Riddick, GM a shot.
Couldn't keep the
No,
ball.
I'm good on that. I know that he's going to be a popular name, and I know he's going to be a name that gets brought up because he's on ESPN, he's in circles, but the Raiders could do better than Lewis Riddick. I know I was excited the last time I talked about Riddick, but to me personally, there's better candidates out there that we can get. I wish him the best of luck, but no, that's not going to be somebody that I consider. Holy cow. 14 of 22.
And they've won possession.
I mean, this has been an interesting game here for Riley Leonard. It's 4th down and 9, 52 seconds to go. You at least put your offense out there, see if you can get him to jump, make it 4th down and 4, which then would put it at the 40.
I don't think it makes it worth it.
Okay. All right, so Penn State's going to get a shot here.
Scott O'Brien again.
Bro, we're going to get overtime. Penn State, Abdul Carter almost blocked that punt. I'm glad he didn't try to, because I think he would have hit the kicker. All right, fair caught here. 47 seconds to go. Here's my question. Would you trust Drew Aller to throw the football?
You have to.
He was good on that last drive. But, man, he's been shaky today.
You have to.
Promising move it is from Rangers.
In this deep of territory, if he throws a pick, they're in field goal range. Or are you like, we have 2 timeouts, 47 seconds. Take a shot deep, take a shot deep. I think you take a shot deep first play. If you don't get it, you run the football.
I don't hate that.
I don't, because they still have 3 timeouts. You're deep in your territory.
Will he play it in?
Aller, handoff here up the middle to Singleton. There's a running lane. A little bit of a running lane there. It's going to be a first down. So honestly, I'd call timeout now.
And a timely intervention.
Clock should be stopping on a first down, no? They took it 2 seconds.
There should be about 38, maybe 39 seconds here on the clock. Ball here at the 29-yard line. If I'm Penn State now, I do call timeout.
Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
There's 40 seconds to go, but because there was like that awkward stoppage, I don't know if I would burn
Well, now they got to run it.
That's what I mean, but now they're not running it. Aller drops back, looks, throws, a middle. Oh my God, he was picked off. Picked off Notre Dame football. I can't believe he threw that football. I mean, honestly, the way he's played today, he's been bailed out so many times, and that was a bad one. I mean, you just can't make that throw, dude. And I get it, he wants to make a play, and he's buying time, but that ball's all the way across the field, across his body.
Andrews.
I can't believe he threw that ball. Oh, but that's Drew Aller, though, dude. You watch him, and you watch him all the time, and he's got all the tools to be this unbelievable quarterback. That's why I say, like, he kind of reminds me of Josh Allen of, if you could find somebody that could figure it out, I do think he would be talented. But holy shit, then you make a decision like that.
Just mistimed his run, and the flag.
If you're Notre Dame here, there's a review. I don't know how this is.
He caught it. Let's go.
I think it's a catch, man.
We're on Notre Dame, Danzette. Tacos INTs.
I mean, it's got to be a pick. It was ruled an interception on the field.
And a simple clearance, a good one.
I don't see how this is not an interception.
To open up the defense.
That's a pick.
Listen to this, Mitch. You were talking about this earlier?
Yeah.
Penn State wide receivers.
Defending.
How many yards and receptions do you think they have?
Well, over the last 15 minutes,
I'm going to go 0 because I can't remember a receiver got it.
0 receptions, 0 yards.
No, legit. Like, they don't use your receiver. If you're Drew Aller, if you're an NFL scout, in all honesty, you're watching out, and there's no way you can go, that's got
Good thing he's coming back, man.
See, I like this. I like the thing that Term says in there, Terminator X. We were saying call timeout. He goes, because the coach didn't call timeout, it forced them to throw the ball.
I just like, not only is that just a bad throw, but you know, Franklin told Allen before they went out there, do not force anything. Yeah, you got a guy taking it. If he's open, take it.
He was out of the pocket, but he came back in to throw that ball.
That's just him trying to do too much, man.
Call confirmed. 33 seconds to go. 15 likes away from another tuna spin. Their 32nd takeaway this season. They're at the 42-yard line. This is going to be interesting. Somebody's going to have an opportunity to go down in Notre Dame history tonight. It's going to be a quarterback keeper with Riley. There's going to running lane. Oh, my God. What a tackle there by number 6. I mean, that's an ankle tackle. If he misses that, that's a gain of probably 20 yards. What a big pickup. Hey, if you want to hang out with us tomorrow, we are going to be live also. Texas, Ohio State. Hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. I like doing these things, man. These are a lot of fun to me. And I like hanging out because we can get a little bit banged up. We can be serious like we were earlier when the Raiders fired Tom Telesco.
Well, there we have it. Time is up as far as
isn't even the most recent GM that got fired. Dave Ziegler. Seems like we do this firing thing quite a lot. And if you like looking for smoke, finding that fire, hit that subscribe button. Raiders news updates all the time here on the show. 2nd down and 5, ball at the 29-yard line. I tell you what, I feel bad for Aller. You got to feel sick to your stomach for him right now.
So sick, man.
Because what's crazy is he's come back to Penn State, and he's loved in Happy Valley. He's going to get some shit in Happy Valley. It's just going to be the valley for Drew Aller for a few months if they lose this game. Ball at the man, 37, another high snap. Riley Leonard, quarterback keeper, and he's plowing forward. And he's going to go down, and this is going to be 3rd down and about what? I'll tell you what, that was a hard hit he took there. For somebody who left the game earlier with a potential concussion, that was a hard hit. Look at him. He knows it. That hurt, man.
Yeah, he's hurting for sure.
I mean, he was plowing forward, and I give him credit, trying to truck forward for some extra yards. But if you got one dude on you, then you got another, and then another hits you and brings you down.
It's a lot of weight falling on top of you.
There's no way that feels
moving
good.
The ball forward. What can they do from this position?
Holy cow. Silver Smoke Raider. I'm glad Mitch isn't yelling anymore. Sometimes I get animated, man. Yeah, Mitch Jeter, career field goals from 50 plus. You can't trust somebody with a name like Mitch.
Wait, what was he from 50 plus?
3 of 6. That's a 50-50. Speaking of 50-50, if you want to get in $20 Venmo, you would go home with $420 here tonight. At Mitchell Renz, 365. Ball here at the 23. 3rd down and 3. Riley Leonard rolling to his left. Going to throw. It's going to be completed. It's going to be caught. And he's going to get a 1st down all the way down to the 25-yard line. 16 seconds to go.
Possession back. And it took a little
you call like you spike it. So then you got about 14 seconds. Spike it.
Wind the clock.
There's got to be a second or two that goes off. All right, so there might be 15, there might be 14 seconds. You're at the 25-yard line. You go up to Mitch Jeter right now. You go, where do you want to kick it from? And then you run that way. I mean, I don't see how else you do anything else.
Well, they couldn't keep it.
No? Or do you try to throw it to try to complete it for a few extra yards? I mean, you're at the 25. You're looking at a 25, 35, 42-yard field goal.
Well, if they're going to get back into this,
0 for 4 on go-ahead field goals in the 4th quarter. And they run it, and they kneel right in the middle. Here we go, baby. This is going to be the ball game. Or did Penn State call timeout?
Make him run another play.
Make him run another play. I kind of like it. That's a smart move there by James Franklin, in all honesty. Timeout Franklin. That's a veteran head coaching move right there. You know, like, honestly, in that moment, I don't even think of that.
No, smart.
That's really smart there by Franklin.
I mean, they're just going to need it again.
Sure, but you at least make them call hike. And I remember that Raiders game earlier where all Aidan O'Connell had to do was call hike. We were moving in the right direction. And the right guard, Dylan Parham, tapped on JPJ.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's cheap.
He snapped it early and you got to make people do it. Like, that's why I always hate, like, oh, this team would absolutely beat this team. You played with, like, you always got to play the games. The year Virginia lost, when they were the number 1 seed in college basketball, I took them to win it all that year. Never again.
It never happened.
Dude, it was crazy.
You just never know.
All right, here we go. 14 seconds. 3rd down and 10. It's going to be another quarterback keeper here. And Riley Leonard's down. Do you call another timeout if you're Penn State? I think if I'm Penn State, I call another timeout.
You tell me a second didn't come off the clock? Or do they add time back before the play?
So there was 14 seconds before the play.
Now there's
12 seconds. I was going to say, I like this move here by James Franklin. Because now if you miss this, you give your team a chance for a Hail Mary.
Smart. See? Yeah,
well, I have to say,
that's what he was thinking the whole time. Never even thought of that.
They're going to get back.
I like that. So Notre Dame still has one timeout left. 12 seconds to go. Mitch Jeter, 98 coming on here for Notre Dame. If he kicks it, they go ahead. They're up 27-24, but it wouldn't be a game-winning field goal. Penn State would still have another. Like Penn State will get another opportunity. That's the big thing here.
Also,
yeah,
He's made a really important challenge.
1,000 likes. That's unbelievable.
Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
You're looking at what, about a 42-yard field goal, 41-yard field goal here. Right down the middle, maybe like right where the right post is for the goal line. 12 seconds, kicks up. Oh my God, he got it.
The referee has raised his flag, offside.
Nails it. Mitch Jeter. And Drew Aller, I think, just threw up.
Rather congested in the middle of the park.
Wow. Oh, you got to feel bad there for Aller. But that's where I was saying before that drive, do you trust him to throw the ball? Like, I've seen Aller in so many situations, and you know, there's that clutch factor. Like, there's that can he play in a big moment spot? And I watch a lot of Penn State football, and he does that all the time. Where when it's easy, he looks good. When there's like big pressure situations, like early on in that game, you could tell he was flustered. Like you could tell the entire game he was uncomfortable, and you just can't have that quality in a quarterback, man. And that's tough, and you got to feel bad for him, man.
Credit due, a good intervention.
Gotta feel bad for him.
Tough for him, but man, I mean, you called it.
What a big opportunity, though, for Notre Dame. That interception, that kid's going to remember that the rest of his life. Mitch Jeter gets the shine, and somebody who struggled. Look at that. Regular season, he was 6-12. In the playoffs, he's 7-8.
Wow.
Like, that's all confidence could do for you right there.
Scott.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know what he's doing to me. Where is my beautiful Chuggy Wuggy Locho? Chuggy Wuggy's at home because the weather is bad. You know what's funny? Earlier on, we were heckling that one fan who was like, "Oh, somebody's going to score 31 points tonight." This quickly turned into a high-scoring game.
Yeah,
like that was a really fun second half.
It was 10-10 at the half, 17-14 in the second half.
That's useful.
Here we go. You try to return it. Nope, they're not going to try.
And Fernandez.
All right, you have 8 seconds here. No timeouts.
Time for them to level it. The final whistle, and there's no escaping it now.
No, I mean, I would imagine they're going to try to set up some sort of screen here to a back. I mean, they haven't thrown the ball to a wide receiver.
But, like, you just have to. You have to.
I don't disagree, but...
Or Warren, I guess, down the field.
They have not... A receiver has not caught the ball in this game for Penn State. They're probably going to run it. Nope, Aller drops back. What does that do?
Just throw it out.
But what does that do? What are we trying to accomplish there? I mean, you would have just better off spiking the ball. I mean, what is that play call? If he's not there, if we can't gain 5 yards, because there was an out route there for you to get 7 or 8. If we can't get 7 or 8 yards in the first play, throw it out of bounds. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Aller drops back again. And here comes the lateral to Warren. Number 6 catches it. They're at the 34. They're going to throw it back to Aller. Aller's going to throw all the way across the field. And, of course, it's a panic throw out of bounds. And that's the end of regulation. Notre Dame wins. What a game, man. Scott O'Brien, I'll see you again January 20th. Orange Bowl champions. Ross, if you ever watch this, man, good for you, buddy. That's awesome. Flying your fiance and your dad out there, being able to go watch the game in person, and that's the ending. Good for you, buddy. I love you. That's unbelievable. What a game. What a game.
Let's go.
Scott O'Brien, I will see you again No, Jansen says fill the boot.